Are you ready?
We like to kick every episode off by going around the table, which is where we talk about something new, fun, and noteworthy about our weeks. Patrick, it's you.
Are you ready? Look, just start doing my category again. This is round 2.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I'm like,
here
what is
we
he
go.
talking about?
Opening a poster. It's way shorter this time. There's no music, Andrew. It's upside down. It's
What
upside
an
down.
idiot. Okay.
There we go.
It's
Thor.
on yellow paper. Holy
Thor
cow.
Ragnarok. This is the Matt Taylor Thor Ragnarok print.
Regular version.
The regular, which is, in my opinion, better colors.
I agree with that, yeah.
Gosh,
From
it
Mondo.
looks really good. Really, really good. Yeah, it's a Mondo
Man.
print.
We got to hear about that and see little snippets of it before it released from Matt, and I was excited to buy it when it came out, snatched it right up, and mine will be in the mail tomorrow. Oh, it's in the mail now, but I'll get mine in the mail tomorrow, which is weird because I live an hour and a half from the shipping location.
I know what's funny.
It's weird that Patrick has it.
I assume I can say this, but what's kind of funny is that Matt. Someone just texted
funny.
me named Shane, and I just said it.
Man. Turn your phone off. We're trying to be professionals.
Yeah, we're
It's
professional
Shane
people.
Help. No, he's a part of the Master One community. And if you're part of the community, you know that I'm always available for you.
Yeah,
so
even at the expense
I'm part of the Master
show,
One community, and you're not always available for me.
You've never responded to my text.
Okay, not now, guys. So Matt
Wait, you
said
don't
this.
have time for this?
He said that he has a regular and a variant. By the way, I want to say I got number 30 out of 425 or
I
whatever the heck
said
the
you got
edition
number
is.
30.
Congratulations.
Did you guess?
Yeah, I guessed that you got 30.
And I said you got 700, but I didn't know the edition size.
What do I win?
So, but he had a
I
variant
don't win
as
anything?
well. No,
I don't think he can hear what you're saying.
I'll give it to you at the meetup. Just come to the meetup. No, so on this on the video program we use to talk, sometimes if like one person's talking, it like mutes it in essence like covers up everyone else's voices.
Only Luke. I think it's that special device he has on his microphone.
No, because it just
only
happened
happens
for
to
you
Luke.
just now.
No, it
I
didn't.
couldn't hear what
Yes,
you
it
said,
did.
Luke. So
Patrick?
anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to press on. So the point is, Matt said, he said like,
right now, and it's not cutting off any.
here's the regular, and it's like however many colors it is, and it's super bright and basically fluorescent. And I also have this variant, but it's kind of for sad people because the variant is, it's like gray. If it's like grays or purples or like
It's like
these
grays and maroons and like a deep orange and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
silvers
So the regular to me was the way to go on this print. I mean,
on the yellow paper too. Like that's
Yes.
killer.
That was exactly. I wasn't expecting that. So the print is just beautiful. It's great to see that. So one other thing I want to talk about before I flip it, because I don't want to spend a ton of time. I wasted a lot of y'all's time last week. I'm trying to be better. Simplecast, that's who we use for our hosting.
Yes.
They've been rolling out new features, and one of the features is that you can view who's listening by city. So I can look at a map of the world.
Yeah.
And I can see everywhere, and I
Yeah.
can see who's listening and how much or whatever. I know when our one fan in Bermuda is listening to our show. I know that someone in South Korea has listened to us twice. I know that even in Tel Aviv, we have a following.
You know
These
what?
are great things.
Here's the weird thing about that. So I've been looking at that too. Most of our listens, a majority of our listens, come from Tokyo.
Yes.
That's strange. Hi, Tokyo.
Well, it means that one of us has to learn to speak.
Tokian.
Thank you.
No.
Tolkien.
No.
So,
Nope. Do you guys know what they speak in Tokyo?
Did you say Toki? Did you say token?
Tolkien. So we even have one person that lives within 2 hours of Chernobyl that has listened. But here's what we don't have, and this is why I'm talking about this. No one, since we've started recording analytics for our show, in the state of Montana has downloaded an episode.
Do they have the internet?
I don't know. I know they have cows. That's all I know.
There's a correlation there. Let's see if we
But
can
this
figure it
is
out.
the challenge. I need someone to drive to Montana
Okay.
to listen to the episode of a show. I'm going to check the analytics to see
Is that
you
the
listened.
only state?
Yeah, we're in all the other states.
We're in the majority of the continental U.S.
Yeah, we even got South Dakota, but we don't have
Hey,
we don't have.
That's arguably the better Dakota.
Which one is Francis McDormand and Fargo from?
That's
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Okay, so
Sioux Falls is in South Dakota, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember John Sorrell?
Yeah.
Our buddy. Yeah,
Barbecue.
he moved to Sioux Falls.
There, that's probably our South Dakota listens. But here's the thing. Drive to Montana. Download the episode. I'll check the analytics, and if you do it, I'll send you something.
Yeah, we'll
It's that
send you
simple.
something.
I will send.
It's the Montana Challenge. Hashtag M1 Montana Challenge.
Wait,
it
how
won't
can
be
they
small.
prove
Hashtag
that?
I'm doing
They have
this.
to take a
Hashtag I
picture of
wanna
them
win.
listening in Montana?
Yeah, send me a picture of like a sign or something.
now entering Montana with your headphones on or with your phone up. I guess it'd be hard to get a picture with.
Use
But
somebody else making a
you
road
need to
trip.
connect. You need to connect to a Wi-Fi in Montana because if you're like still on your phone, it might be like in another tower.
Oh yeah.
One state. So
Yeah, you have to
connect
go
to
at
to a
least
Starbucks.
9 miles into the state.
I'm going to check the the analytics. I will know if you listen, but also take a picture.
You know what's beautiful this time of year?
Montana.
Butte.
I'm a big Butte fan myself.
Do
So
you like big buttes?
this is the M of One Big Butte Challenge. First person to download.
That joke was just for Andrew because of that. Because of that reaction.
I am going to send you a very good gift.
Okay.
So that's it. So that's the Big Butte Challenge. Let's do it, Montana. All right, Andrew.
I love that so much. Okay. Let me regroup here for a second. Okay, so this past week has been I've been drawing a lot. And it's been fun to actually get in and do in my free time to actually do some pencil to paper physical actual drawing, not like graphic design or anything tied to
Analog art.
yeah, going analog has been really nice. But one of the things that I drew was a pug for my friend EJ, who I've talked about on the show. And I tried this idea that I had to see just how it would work, where I drew the pug, did all the cleanup work in Photoshop. And then he wanted the pug to be in like a space pug. Like he wanted to have this astronaut helmet.
Space pug.
And so I had the idea to do the astronaut helmet and print it on a transparent film and then lay that on top of the print, like to actually frame it together. So that way, later on, if we want to put him in a Batman costume or give him a bow tie, we
You
can.
need to do number one. I think it's a genius idea, and I'm going to.
So let me show the example first, and then you
that probably makes sense.
So I did the pug, and then I had that same idea to do with my son Cooper, because he loves Mario. So I drew Cooper.
Yeah.
And then I put in the transparency film, I did the Mario hat. So it's got this kind of cool effect.
Is the all of the hat on the transparency?
No. So the bill, like the back of the bill, is actually on the print. So it gives that dimensional. So Cooper. So I actually have another idea to do Cooper on transparency. Do the back of the bill and the texture in the back. I don't know if you can see the texture. There's kind of like a
we
currency,
can.
Almost like
wavy
a
texture.
Fingerprint.
Yeah. To do that on like the paper, and then do Cooper on transparency, and then do the front of the hat on it, so that there's like a 3-dimensional or a three layer part.
Yeah.
But I'm really, really digging this approach, and I'm thinking about doing just like a series that's like this.
Yeah.
With various characters, pop culture characters, or maybe even opening it up for commissions, because I've had several people with pets be like, I want my pets and I want them to have a bow tie or a string of pearls or whatever, like that kind of thing.
This could be like your thing.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I was talking to people, they're like, I don't know people who are doing that, like accessorizing things by like this. And so
in
that's
layers,
super cool.
in analog layers. That's cool,
Well,
man.
my idea was stupid. I just wanted you to do the Truman Show space helmet and flag, but your idea is way better.
So I think maybe the next place to go is the three of us, and then we can accessorize us. So
we could accessorize Mackenzie in like behind the picture And then
Yeah,
like
just do like I can just Google search like a picture of like a troll or something, and then we'll know that's Mackenzie.
Oh yeah, she listens to this too. By the
She'll
way,
love that. I know she's gonna love that joke.
Hey Mackenzie.
But anyway, I'm really digging that right now. Kind of getting back in that style. First of all, it kind of was birthed out of the idea that I'm not really good at like digital painting.
Yeah, that's true.
But colorizing it and cleanup and all that stuff is working well. And so kind of doing that monochrome idea with texture.
It looks
and
great.
stuff. So,
And genuinely, I don't know if I told you this, but the pug piece, which I'm sure we'll put in the show notes,
yeah.
says the guy who actually builds the show notes. Probably my single favorite piece I've seen from you.
Cool. Thanks. The biggest flattery of the whole thing is when you give it to, like I gave it to EJ and he just kept staring at it going, the name of the pug is Bruce Wayne. He just kept saying, that's Bruce Wayne. It looks just like Bruce Wayne. And it's one of those moments where you know when you've captured like the essence or the intricacies and the nuance of a person in their personality. That's when you know you feel good about capturing a likeness.
I want to retract my compliment already. I don't think that's the best thing you've done.
Okay, good.
Because I like the Eternal Sunshine piece.
Okay.
So I wanted to clear that up.
Oh,
Cool.
the one that you own.
I'm glad we clarified that.
Yeah.
And then last piece, we talked a couple weeks ago about the community Mondo Trader when we had Will C on the show. And that community's been great. There's been good fodder for movie conversation and poster conversation, all these different things. But on top of that, it's truly a community of people who wants to help each other out. And so I put out there that I really wanted a Shape of Water print. Ask where they came, ask where they were, ask where they got them, and found out that they weren't doing screen prints of the Shape of Water, but they were doing these one pagers, which are like the big, like actual movie theater movie posters that are double sided. And so a guy in the community, his name is Chris. I think it's Geifer or Jifer. I don't know. I guess it depends on whether you call it a GIF or a GIF. But Chris Geifer popped in, sent me a DM and was like, "Hey, I've got an extra one. If you want, I'll send it to you. You just pay for shipping." And I said, "Sure." So we kind of got to talking back and forth. And then when he shipped it, he's like, "Hey, I put a couple extra things in there too." And so he sent me the big full movie theater poster, like one sheet of The Shape of Water.
Nice.
Another double-sided one sheet for Ready Player One.
Oh.
And then also this one, which is the same as the one sheet, but it's smaller, so it'll be a lot more accessible of The Shape of Water.
Oh, cool.
Chris is a good dude.
Yeah, he's
and it's
super
pronounced,
cool.
It's Giffier, but that's amazing. Holy cow! Thank you, Chris.
It's awesome.
I feel like it's all of ours.
Okay,
it's
cool.
all of ours.
I see. I like the communal idea
If
there.
you die before me, I will own that one day.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Chris, super cool dude. If you're listening to this, thank you so much. Yeah, it's cool. Get in the community, and if this is what you're into, and man, people are there to help, and it's a cool place to be. But I couldn't be happier than with that, because I would love to have owned the James Jean, like the original like Giclée that he did of it. He did a timed edition, and it was $200, and I just couldn't swing the $200. So for the cost of shipping, I now have one that I can frame, and it's super cool. So that's it for me. Luke, take us home.
Yeah. This week, I got back into doing something that I haven't done in a while, and that is thanks
Showering.
to you. No, painting. I got into painting some minis. I think we talked about it before. You sent me. You're playing D&D now, Andrew, and you sent me some minis that represent your character, and I painted them. Finally, I've been sitting on them for a while, and I finally got to a point where I could clean off the desk behind me and put out all my paints and everything, and I painted them, and it was really nice to paint again. It felt really good. Like I threw on Critical Role, which is a I think I've talked about it before. It's a bunch of voice actors playing Dungeons and Dragons on Twitch, and so I threw that on, and I was painting, and it was good. I was Spent a
Do you
couple
have
hours
them
doing
in
that.
front
Yeah,
of
I
you?
was gonna say, do you have them to show
No,
them?
they're already in the mail. You'll get them tomorrow.
Well, then I will
sweet.
show you. Wait, I have to show this camera up here first.
That's the first one.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
you
haven't
kinda
even seen the
see.
second one.
I know.
Is
I
it
didn't
intended
send a
to be a
picture on
surprise?
purpose. Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
send the picture
Oh
on
wait,
purpose.
so I should be careful with this.
No, that's fine. You can show that one.
oh, because
Yeah.
he's
The
seen
other
them.
one nobody's seen except for me.
There's an action one
You know
where
what? You
there's
know what I
like
could have done?
this.
I could have zoomed into it so people saw less of Luke's hand.
I like my hand.
That
Yeah,
would have
he's
made
got
sense.
Decent hands,
It looks good. So how tall is this figure? What's the dimension on this?
An inch.
like 25 millimeters, I think.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
standard size is 32, and it's a halfling.
Yeah.
So with the base and everything, it's about 25 millimeters probably.
Yeah. It's not big.
It's tiny. It's about this big for context. For
Yeah.
if you're watching this, it's about this big.
Dude,
It's the
I
size
mean-
of a quarter. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's about
Dude,
the
I
size
love
of a quarter.
how like dirty all the ridges and like the it's not a hat. What is that called?
It's a cloak.
A
Cloak.
cloak.
Yeah.
It is a cloak. It just looks great. It looks great and worn and all that kind of stuff.
I'm excited. I got
How long did that
trees.
take?
I mean, both of them. I did both of them in 2 days. Probably, I don't know, 6 hours total, maybe at the most. At the most. But that was like waiting for stuff to dry and stuff. So, I don't know.
Did you do well? I'll just wait and see. I have questions about the second one, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm excited to see those. It's been fun to play with minis.
Yeah.
And I have a whole bunch of them now, but
Yeah.
they're all just like the primed gray. It'll be fun to have one.
I got a
custom
couple.
painted.
I got a couple things in the mail. I got this. So I'm DMing right now for our group, and we're running through Storm King's Thunder, and we have a battle coming up.
That's what we're getting ready to do.
And we got some wagons that are going to be part of the scenery. So I'm painting some wagons.
You didn't get like a Bradley, like an M1 Bradley tank?
No, come on. That's fantasy
You didn't
stuff.
get like rocket launchers?
Fantasy stuff, man.
What do you use the wagon for? Explain it to me.
What do you mean? What do you use a wagon for?
Yeah, you got a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So in the context of the game, is this something that you and your adventurers use as like cover? Do you carry stuff in it? Do you break it apart
it's
and
like,
make
what would
crude
you-
weapons out of it?
What would you do in real life with it? Like you would use it for like hauling equipment, but then you would also use it for cover if you needed to set it on fire for a distraction or to keep warm. Like, I mean, it's really anything you want to
It's
do.
literally anything you could do. Patrick is still having a hard time understanding that there's no rails to this.
Yeah, you're basically it's make believe based on real life, like with magic. It's awesome. It's the best.
We'll
Whatever.
we'll
It's
agree to
fun.
disagree.
That's fine. You don't have to ever
Hey.
play. It's so good.
To be fair, I do want to play,
Yeah.
but
I did a one shot the other night because a couple of our members couldn't make it, and so we did this like one shot where I created a whole nother character and went and ran through like it was called Tiny Dungeon.
Yeah.
It's okay. Have you played Tiny Dungeon?
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
After you've played Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
it's so nerfed in like how you
Of
like the
what you can do?
mechanic of it. Yeah, but the gameplay is like exponentially harder.
Really?
Yeah, because you can only hit on 5 and 6, and you only get 1 hit point for each roll.
Ew.
Yeah. So
That'd
like
take
once you have
forever.
like the full expanse, it makes it a little bit. You're like, oh, I can't do quite as much, and it's harder to win.
Right.
So
Interesting. Yeah. So I mean, I painted. That's about it. Really, nothing else going on. Got into painting. Now I'm going to do some more of it. Draw some maps. Kill some
Hey.
PCs.
I
What?
should say this. I probably should have been saying it, but I get to be a part of a show in California in conjunction with Squared Co. So our friends over at Squared Co, Mark Morris and Jared Mariyama, they are putting on a show in conjunction with Doe and Arrow.
So
which
wait, is it Squared Co podcast or just Squared Co?
It's a good question. It's Squared Co, but Jared is also participating. He's got like 3 pieces in the show.
Well, he's in the show, but he's not
so it's
putting
probably
it
just
on.
Squared Co, not
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So Squared Co. It's called Cute Couples, and holy cow, the roster of artists in it is awesome.
Did Nan Lawson do a piece?
No, so Gallery 1988 is doing it's a show called Meet Cute. And it's the same kind of deal. Nan Lawson's in that one.
Gotcha.
But like Andrew Kolb, Jared Mariama, Gabe is in the show.
I'm excited.
so
Gabe,
many.
I want to see what you did. Did he post any pictures yet?
I don't know because he's waiting on me to send him the template for my
Instagram
peek.
share.
Get on it.
Yeah.
I want to see it, Gabe.
Okay. So anyway, it's going to be a great show. It's going to be, if you're listening to this on release day, it's this coming Saturday, February 10th. And it's at Dough and Arrow in Costa Mesa, California.
Dude, those cookies are so good.
The show will be up for, I think, will be in the shop for a couple weeks maybe. But
I wonder if there's a way we could get Dough and Arrow cookies sent to each of us.
I don't. That's a good question.
Mark,
hey, Dough and Arrow,
Mark,
got some cookies. Send them this way.
Yeah. I love it when companies like that partner with artists and companies who do that. It's like not your traditional gallery, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Because it's not your traditional cookie.
It's not your traditional cookie. All of the pieces for this show are 8.5 by 11, so they're small. There's that was the guideline, so they all have to be the same size.
Yeah.
And when you look at the roster of artists and know that a couple of the artists are doing more than one, there's going to be quite a bit of art contributed to the show, and I'm ecstatic to be charitied into it when you look at the people who are doing stuff.
Luke Flowers, Jason Yang.
Yep.
Levi Pruitt, Daniel Clark. Oh, Daniel and Anna. They both have one. Just tons. That's great.
It's cool. I'm excited. So anyway, go check that out if you're in the area. I'm sure the pieces will go up online as well afterwards. But if you're in the area, just go stop out. There's going to be cookies, and I think they're giving away pins and prints and things like that too if you go to the show. So anyway, all right. So that's it for our Around the Table. Up next, we're going to talk about some master categories. If you're watching this on YouTube, check the links below. You can find all the links to the stuff that we've been talking about. Make sure you check out the master category episode that comes right after this. Go to mof1podcast.com for all sorts of other stuff, including an archive with incredibly talented people. Man, we've been doing this for almost 4 years.
That's
you realize
dumb.
That?
Let's move on.
We're past the 3.5 year mark.
That's stupid.
That's nuts.
We're dumb.
Support the show. Go to support the show by listening and rating and reviewing and subscribing and following and all those various things on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube. Are we on MySpace? We got a MySpace platform, right?
Yeah,
and
we set up a Zanga last week.
Yeah, we have a Zanga now.
We're
Live Journal.
We're in it to win it.
The Angel Fire page is still up too, I think.
That's awesome. Are we still on Ello?
Is Ello still on Ello?
Ello, but they've kind of morphed now.
Yeah, they're a different deal.
A slightly different thing.
Yeah. So just find us in all those places. Search M of1 Podcast, and when you share and when you like and when you comment and when you rate and review, that helps us out so much.
It does.
It doesn't take much time. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know how much you're liking Patrick's facial hair, how much you're disliking Luke's eyebrows, whatever the thing is. We want to hear about it. Join the conversation. Join the conversation on Slack as well. We have incredible people in there day in and day out having amazing conversations as well as sharing their work and encouragement. Make sure you hop in there. Go to mof1podcast.com/Slack to join that community. And there's other things too, right? Patreon. Go to patreon.com/mof1podcast.
The meetup. Don't forget the meetup.
I'm not going to forget
He's
the meetup.
getting
I'm
there.
going through all the
I'm getting
other
so
stuff.
stressed.
There's so much stuff. Just connect with us. Patrick, tell everybody about the meetup.
February 11th, Orlando, Florida. The Cruise Cup something. I don't remember the last name. Do you remember what the last name is?
I don't know what their
Club?
last name is.
Is it the Cruise Cup Club?
Cruise Club
Lounge.
Lounge.
Cruise Cup Lounge.
Cruise
That's
Club
what it is.
Clowns.
Here's the thing. It's like outside the doors of Epcot.
Can
Go
you
to
say
Epcot,
it 3
turn
times
left.
fast?
The Ku Klux Clowns?
Nope.
Is that what you said?
Nope.
Cut it.
Nope.
Mark.
Can,
3, 2, 1.
can you say it 3 times fast?
Cruise Cup Lounge. Cruise Cup Lounge. Cruise Cup Lounge.
Nope. That's a no. I know.
Andrew, go.
I can't see it in one time.
Ku Klux Clowns. Ku Klux Clowns. Ku Klux Clowns.
It's not great. It's not good. It's not kinda... Anyway, February 11th, you can join us at the Cruise Cup Lounge that is in Orlando. It's outside of Epcot. Go to Epcot, turn left. There it is. It's out the boardwalk somewhere, but we will be there. Mof1 Meetup anytime after, I don't know, after 5:30, after 6, whatever. The point is they're open
After
till
7,
11.
after 8.
Yeah, they're open late, which is great. So we will be there. So, and not only will we be there,
This is great.
and I understand us being there, that isn't the sell. I get that. But other real artists will be there. Jared Mariyama will be there. Jay Radner will be there. Lenny Terenzi will be there. Jetpacks and roller skates will be there. There will be...
Can I stop you for a second? I feel like
Yes.
you're putting a lot of pressure on these people to, like, what happens if, like, it's just a really bad day and Lenny's like, I can't make it? Like,
Then he'll have made the drive for nothing.
it'll be a lot of pressure. It'll be a lot of pressure. I feel like we're putting a lot of
Pick
pressure on people
someone
to
else
show
who
up.
lives down the street, like Adam Grayson or something. That would make maybe a little bit more
fine,
sense.
whatever.
Grayson
Whoever.
will, no, he really
Whoever
might
you
not
wanna
be
pick.
there. Shauna Parmesan will be there. These people
They might.
will...
They might be there. They might be there.
Listen, no.
They might.
If they're not
listen.
there...
To be fair, Tom Cruise might be there.
There will
No.
be an... If any of these people are not there, they will release I Miss the Mof1 Meetup promo code to get anything off their store for 50% off. They know the rules, okay? So that's the deal. So
That
come
is
to the
not
meetup.
true.
They know what they signed up for.
There's
I want
food
to
there.
say-
There's
They'll
drinks
never sign
there.
up
That is
again.
not true.
Pay for it yourself. Hang out with us. Bring some art and stuff if you want to. You can. Bring some pins. Surprise and delight people. More importantly, just come hang out, talk, share a drink, have fun. February 11th, Cruise Cup Lounge, Orlando. The evening will be there.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Luke.
Peace out.
I was waiting for Luke.
Hold on to your butts.